I find this absolutely hilarious, ridiculous. The Saudis have bought the video game streamers. I mean, maybe this has already happened before, and it's just funny because it's Asmongold this time. I'm not really that in the know on the lore on this sort of stuff, but the Saudis have bought the video game streamers, and apparently noted genocidal YouTuber, noted racist YouTuber, a guy who spends like half of his time complaining that there's not enough big boobs and too many black people in video games. YouTuber Asmongold has been bought out, and he made an announcement on his stream. Let's check that out.
It's a culture in Saudi isn't like that anymore. You'd be surprised. That's why I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Saudi Arabia and go to the Middle East myself because I want to see what it's really like. No, I agree, but I think there are a lot of people there that are not fans of it. That's why I wanted to go myself. If I go, by the way, which it's not an if, I really plan on doing it, like probably about this same time next year. I'll probably go with like S-Fan, Nick, and Tips, and maybe a couple other guys. We're going to stream the whole thing. Yeah, we're streaming the whole thing.
Now, he makes it sound like, he just wants to go there to check it out of like a normal curiosity or something. Like he just got the idea in his head. I want to go to Saudi Arabia. I want to go to Saudi Arabia just suddenly. Like a WoW streamer who famously never leaves his house, never leaves his room even, suddenly just gets the urge to go to Saudi Arabia to check it out and see what it's really like. Does that sound like a real story for you? Even if we accept, okay, maybe Asmongold wants to learn about the Middle East after his recent calling for the genocide of all Muslims and all Palestinians thing. Maybe he just wants to visit the Middle East and learn more about it and not be ignorant anymore. If that was the case, you wouldn't go to fucking Saudi Arabia, you wouldn't go to Qatar, you wouldn't go to Kuwait, you wouldn't go to any of the oil monarchies because those aren't like normal Arab countries. That's like going to a shopping mall. Like if you want to go to Saudi Arabia, you want to go to Qatar, just go to your local fucking mall. It's the same thing. If you legitimately wanted to learn about the Middle East, experience it, you would go to like Egypt, Iraq, Lebanon. Well, not now. Like Jordan. You wouldn't go to fucking Saudi Arabia. You go to Saudi Arabia because they're paying you to go there. You're a famous Twitch streamer and they're paying you to go there. They're paying you to do like a PR puff piece for them. They pay everyone to do this. From Cristiano Ronaldo to the shittiest of influencers they do this with. And obviously they're getting to the Twitch streamers now. This is happening because he got offered money to do it. Like a fucking guy who sits at home all day just doing the shittiest React videos and famously does not leave his bedroom, just suddenly has like a specific date outlined for a trip to Saudi Arabia with 3 or 4 other streamers. Yeah, no, obviously not. They contacted him. They're organizing it. He's being paid for it. How funny that Mr. the wokes are buying out our video games. The woke mind virus, the corporate wokeism or whatever is ruining everything. Blah, 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 blasblah. He gets contacted by a Saudi prince and he's like, yeah, you want to do a PR puff piece for us? He's $1 million. He's like, yes, sir, anything you want. Honestly, he's probably going to come back and be like, man, I went to Saudi Arabia. You will not believe it. You will not believe it. There's no woke there. There's no woke at all. I've seen the light. Anyway, I am very jealous, actually. I'm incredibly jealous. Why don't the Saudi princes get in contact with me? It would be so simple to buy me, so much cheaper than him. Come on. I've been waiting for the Saudi prince to contact me forever to get me to flip sides. I would do it in a heartbeat. I'd start talking about whatever the fuck you want. I would start addressing the Saudi prince with their official title. I wouldn't just say the Saudi princes. I would say His Deputy Royal Highness HRRM Prince whatever the of Jeddah. I'd start saying shit like that. Just pay me. Saudis, get in contact with me. But until then, I will denounce you for doing it to Asmongold and not me. It's not fair. The world isn't fair. I'm so depressed. Let's bet on what they're actually going to do there. Someone mentioned Neom, which is this Saudi planned city, which they displaced thousands of people forcibly to build. They're trying to make basically an international westernized tourist destination full of high rises and malls they've already done 10 times before. Isn't the line Qatar or UAE? Neom is an urban mega project in the Tabuk province in the northeast of Saudi Arabia. Is the line the Saudis? I thought the line was... No, the line is the Saudis as well. Okay. Sorry, I forgot. I got my Gulf oil monarchies mixed up there. I think it's one of two things. They're going to give him a guided tour of either Neom or the line, or maybe both. And if I'm right, if this actually happens and they do it, and that happens, please come back here because it's so predictable. You get an all expenses paid Saudi propaganda trip. You are going to the in construction, one of those crazy places like the line or Neom, one of those dumb mega projects where they're going to convert like the site of a bunch of previous villages into like a generic like westernized gigantic shopping mall with like luxury apartments and high rises there. So mark my words. Mark my words. They're going to get paid to go to Saudi Arabia and go to Neom or the line. Or both. When it happens, refer back to this video. Clip it, post it everywhere. I predicted it.